scrambler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Martin's checked in for the Jazz. Colin Sexton comes in for George. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the shot goes down. Collier's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
And it's Collier missing. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Sexton kicks to Martin. And the 3 off target.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Wagner wide open. Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Down low, here's Carter. Another shot. Tries yet again, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Collins passes to Collins. Pass to Sexton. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Carter. To the paint, looking for Banchero and gets it there. Yep, it counts. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Collins, a screen on Wagner. That one goes in. 11 points in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And that one's good. Wagner.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
Here's Collier. 17 points in the game. Pass to Kessler. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Into the lane. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 3.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Anthony with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
G.A., when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Name a type of shot Keyonte George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Unloads. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wagner's got 10. Jazz trail by 5. Here's George driving to the basket, and it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Inside. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Wagner. He's got 12.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Shibwe. Stolen away. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. A finish, and finished off by Wagner.
Well, the big man, Mo Wagner, getting to it. Nice finish.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Left side, George. Pass to Sexton. It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Shibwe in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Sexton with it. Working on Black. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anthony, no one around. Drills the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 8.
I absolutely love the aggression from 3 by Cole Anthony, because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
Here he goes. 2 points. That one goes.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Black. Isaac a screen on George. Just 5 on the clock. Isaac misses.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Magic leading by 6. Here's Wagner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The very definition of a stretch big, Mo Wagner, finding his way into the mid-range. Nicely done.
And he makes good on the layup. That's 10 points for Colin Sexton.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Suggs, he's checked in for Isaac. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here is Suggs. To the paint. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. And the shot goes in.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the program.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put them over the limit.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Here's Suggs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Keontae George picks one up.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Both free throws good from Suggs. Jazz trail by 10. George passes to Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Cole Anthony.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Banchero. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got 21. Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Well, Keontae George, guys, a talented backcourt guy. He can create off the dribble. He can make snappy passes. Everything you want in a combo guard.
The 3. That shot, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Sensabaugh. George up top. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And it's in there.
Boy, tough shot for a young player. No hesitation in the mid-range by Cole Anthony.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Fires from 14. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hendricks. On the wing, George. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
But on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Anthony. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Black. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw, no good. The Magic making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And he sinks the second. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Carter missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Banchero outside. Here's Wagner, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
Collin Sexton, he's checked in for Utah.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And it's Collier missing. Magic leading by 7. Here's Banchero, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Free throw good, Sexton. Hey, DB, what do you make of Collin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. He's covered by Suggs. Collins, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Collin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
And Sexton drops them both. Poked away. Magic leading by 3. Caldwell Pope dishes to Suggs. Shoots over Collier, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Suggs has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Collier, drives to the hoop. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Second personal foul.
And that one misses. Kessler, no good. Magic have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. The 10-footer. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
Martin, the pass to Collins. Collins, a screen on Suggs. And Sexton has it in the corner. No one near him. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Big basket by Sexton. You see why his team will lean on him in these moments.
Pass to Banchero. Hits the three-point bomb. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives with these kinds of moments and delivers.
Sexton. Here's Kessler. Kicks it out to Collins. Now, here's Sexton. Collins, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's got 19 points.
Big shot player Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Here's Banchero. Nails the baby hook. And the Magic lead by 4.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Sexton drops them both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. And the Jazz with some changes. Clarkson, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And Georgia subbed in for Collier. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
This is what leaders do. You got to love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Here's Banchero. It drops.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Sexton gets to Collins. And there's the drive. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And it's the Magic's ball. Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
That's screen on Caldwell Pope. Sexton. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Banchero. Kessler with the rebound. And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Sexton. 5 to shoot. That's screen on Caldwell Pope. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now, Banchero. The pairing up front. It'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. And it's Clarkson in at the 3. A small forward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
To me, great offensive players have got to be able to draw contact and get to the free throw line. Keontae George does just that.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
That should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Banchero outside, over Collins, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Banchero's got 31 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
And Sexton drops them both. Suggs with the ball. Stolen by George. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. The Magic trail by 3. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Wagner against Clarkson. Pass to Suggs. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 25 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
George finds Kessler. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Wagner passes to Carter. Suggs with the ball. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. The free throw line.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in, and they'll keep possession. Suggs against George. Sexton on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to George. A 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Kessler. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Wow, Walker Kessler with some big-time confidence.
Down low. Here's Banchero. Easy jumper from very short distance. 34 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, my goodness. Banchero ready for the bright lights in the big moment.
It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Kessler, no good on that one.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
Sexton the pass to Hendricks. In the corner, George with it. Back to Sexton. Over Caldwell Pope. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And there the Magic with another bucket.
And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
Here's Clarkson. Vasseur screen on Wagner. Clarkson passes to Hendricks. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. It's in!
Colin Sexton percolating right now. They just are letting him go absolutely off.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
It falls!
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision making.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. To the middle. Money!
Wendell Carter Jr. says, big moment is my time. What incredible confidence.
Here's Sexton, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And Caro outside. It's not going to go for him. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's Utah with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What